Today, let's kitbash a beastman bounty hunter for Necromunda. Here's how I kitbashed Gor Half-horn. Hey everyone, Gabriel with Gabriel's Hobby Studio here. If you find yourself enjoying this content, please subscribe and ring the bell so that way you'll know when I post new videos. Unfortunately, the first portion of footage that I shot for this project got corrupted. All that I was doing though was just going through different bits and showing you where each of those came from. So instead, I'll just list where you can source most of these, so if you wanted to follow along or build this yourself, you could. Looking at the original Gor Half-horn model from Forge World, it appears as though he used to be part of the Astra Militarum. Notably, his pouches and armor are very similar to those used by the Imperial Guard. Of course, before I can start gluing the body together, I need to get rid of all the mold lines, make some modifications to his head, primarily cutting off half of a horn and cleaning up around the ear, since those two pieces are attached on this model, and getting rid of that awful loincloth and chaos symbol. Finally, I can move on to assembling the body. I prefer to use plastic cement when putting bodies together. The larger surfaces I find are stronger with cement than they would be with superglue. Some trimming and filing here and there is required to get a good fit between some of these parts, and I need to add a chainsword to this model as well, but all of my chainswords are meant for the other hand, so I will have to cut the hand from the chainsword. On the Forge World model, there are armor plates on his legs. For this, I'm using some bits that I don't know where they came from for the plates, but if you wanted to, you could use the plates that come in the Doomlord's Blood Bowl team, or even the Goliath gang kit, and those would be some good plates to use for this. For the ones that I'm using, I did have to remove some of the pouches that were on his hip to be able to get it fit right, but I'll be adding more pouches later, so I'm not worried about that right now. To get the gun, box, and knife on his back, I will have to get rid of that beast mullet. It's just in the way right now. While perusing through the Necromunda range of models, I did notice a fair amount of them have cigars, including Gor Half-horn, and so I didn't want to miss out on that little bit of a detail. The fine tip of a toothpick should do fine for a cigar. I just need to bore a hole into the mouth so that way it'll fit. After seeing the little bit of toothpick there, I thought I could use the remainder of this toothpick to make a bionic eye. The glue is still setting on the bionic eye, but here's a look at the model. After the super glue is set, I will just have to trim back the toothpick and smooth the end of it out. At the moment, it looks more like a telescoping eye than a bionic one. I'm actually really happy with the outcome of this kitbash. I have liked Gor Half-horn for a while. I actually like beastman models and their conversions in general. I even converted a beastman Goliath gang for Necromunda. I'm really glad that I decided to kitbash this model instead of getting the Forge World version. Feel very satisfied with the outcome. What do you think? If you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I post new videos. As always, have fun, be creative, and happy hobbying.